Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Abby Avalon and today is going to be exactly what the title says, a beginner's guide to meditation and yoga. So before I jump into that, I really just want to put it out there that, you clicked on this video, you are here for a reason, and that is because you're wanting to take a first step into creating a new life for yourself. So just take a moment, honor yourself for that, because that is truly amazing, that you are actually seeing that there's a greater potential inside you and you're ready to move forward with that. With that being said, I just launched my first online course. It's 2020 Vision, a course to taking radical ownership. And honestly, this is my step-by-step guide on how I own my stuff and I'm able to move through it and become the next level that I want to be. So if that's something you're interested in, the link is going to be below. Make sure that you like this video and go ahead and subscribe. Turn the little dinger on so that way you're always notified. I do gypsy talks, and then I also will be creating and producing more yoga and meditation-based videos to really help you begin your journey to unlocking this unlimited potential that truly is inside of you. So if you're ready, we can begin. So one of the first things that I always tell my clients and my students that I work with is that it doesn't matter if you have a specific God or if you're religious, if you're spiritual, you are able to meditate and you are able to do yoga. It really is about embodying what you believe in. So before you begin anything, I would like to just invite you to bring that into your mind. What is it your God, your goddess, whatever it is that you fall under and that you like to connect to, call it source, call it universe, whatever that may be. I'm going to invite you to go ahead and just allow that presence to come into your environment so that way throughout your practice you are really connecting to something that's higher and bigger than you, that you really know is a part of your life and your being and your calling. Next, I'm going to invite you to go ahead and find a blanket. So these blankets are pretty common. You'll find these in a lot of yoga studios, but if you're at home and you just have a simple blanket, something a little bit smaller, something that you can fold up to create kind of this hot dog shaped style, I'll suggest you do that. After you do that, you grab onto it, bring it behind you, and you're gonna lift your hips up and place them right on the edge. Allow your sit bones to kind of roll off onto the ground. This is gonna take your tush cushion, your meat you got back here, and it's gonna lift it up. So the reason for this is to create a nice erect spine. So we want to start practicing good posture. So over the course of getting into your meditation practice and your yoga practice is really building this core strength. Your core is what's going to protect your spine and also just create that better posture that is going to be good for longevity in the long run. After you have created yourself a nice comfy and cozy little spot, sitting with your legs in a crisscross position, or if you cannot do this, sitting up nice and straight into a chair, I'm going to go ahead and just inhale, lift the shoulders up to the ears, and exhale, letting it all out. So this breath right here is going to be something that is always going to get you into a good preparation to go into a meditation. What it does is it really oxygenates the body, oxygenates the brain, bringing it all in, lifting everything up, and then you're signaling to the body that you are ready to relax. So what I like to do is do 3 rounds of this before I start anything at all. This really just sets the tone for what you're about to go into. So we can do it together. We'll do 3 rounds of taking nice deep inhale, lifting the shoulders to the ears, lifting the collarbone, and exhaling, letting everything drop and just coming into a state of relaxation. So together we'll begin. Inhale. Exhale. And again, inhale. And exhale. And one last time. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. So after we have taken a few rounds of breath and we've prepared our body to go into a more relaxed state, I would like for you to create an intention for the practice. So I had said earlier, creating an environment that you're calling in your source, whatever that may be. Now I want you to bring in something a little more specific, something that we generally always need as human beings, and especially in the society and the world that we live in today, is this state of unconditional love for ourselves and for others. The better that we can accumulate that, I didn't say that right, but create that for ourselves, that state of unconditional love and acceptance, the better we are able to give it to others. So for today's practice, let's just say that the intention is going to be to create a state of unconditional love and acceptance. If you think about this, this really opens the gate to seeing and receiving love from all different areas. We run into situations all day, every day, that really can test this state of accepting people, how they're acting. But if we are in that state of true unconditional love, we have more of an ability to see people for what's maybe going on behind the scenes that we don't need to know about, but we're able to go, hey, that actually has nothing to do with me. Because whatever's happening in their life, they're just reflecting it onto me. And I don't have to internalize that or take that in. So that is one of the first things one of the first steps after you have called in your source, you have taken a few deep breaths. What is my intention for today? So for this session specifically, I am just going to say we are going to use unconditional love and acceptance. That is going to be our intention for this practice. But moving forward, whenever you're doing any sort of meditations or any sort of movement with yoga or dance, I'm going to invite you to create your own intention. What is something that you really want to bring into your life and really embody in the practices that you are doing? So now we're going to go into a guided meditation. So now that you're seated comfortably and you're sitting and we've taken a few deep breaths, we've called in our source, and we've set our intention, I'll invite you to go ahead with your palms facing up, rest them on top of your legs. Whether you're sitting in the chair or sitting on the ground, either one will work. Go ahead and close your eyes and just begin to just take a nice long deep inhale. And hold it for a moment. Hold it. And exhale. Letting it all out. And again, taking a nice, deep, long inhale all the way to the top. All the air you can hold. Hold it. Relax the shoulders. Relax the jaw. Continue to hold. And then when you feel the urge, relax. Let it all out. Slowly out of the mouth. And one last time, deep inhale in. Holding it. We're going to hold a little bit longer here. Letting the body relax. Don't tension up. And then when you feel the urge, slowly exhale through the mouth in a continuous stream of air. Keeping the eyes closed here, you're going to begin to notice a shift in the subtle body. You're going to feel a little bit different. With every breath that we take, it typically redirects our body into a deeper state of relaxation. So just sitting with this for a moment, we'll just begin to let our air flow naturally in and naturally out. All I want you to do here is simply observe your breath. Feel what it's like as your chest expands and retracts. Take all of your attention right into the middle of the chest and feel it. Feel the chest expand. Feel the chest extract. And we're just gonna sulk in this for a moment, just being able to feel into the body. What's happening? Are you holding any tension in your shoulders? If so, relax. Are you holding any tension in the jaw? If so, relax. Are you holding any tension in the lower back, in the legs? If so, relax. The goal here is to really start to tune into the body. We have a tendency in our life to just go, 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 and not tune in and key in to what's actually going on. You're going to have thoughts that begin to arise. Just allow them to float away. Don't create any judgment around them. We have very busy minds. Continuing to observe the breath as the chest expands and as it extracts. I'm going to now give you 30 seconds of silence. Just begin to continue and observe the chest expand. Observe the air leaving the lungs. Begin now. Good. Keeping the eyes closed, go ahead and take one more really deep inhale. And exhale. Wiggling the hands and the fingers, bringing some movement into the shoulders. Go ahead and open the eyes when you're ready. So that was a very short and brief meditation. That is the basic guidelines to just getting yourself into a simple state of meditation, finding yourself a quiet place in your home. For me, I get up at 4 a.m. so that way I have hours that I can do this. Not saying you have to do that, but I really value the peace and quiet so that way I can get into prolonged periods of this. So this is going to be part 1 of Beginner's Guide to Yoga and Meditation. This is the meditation portion. In the next video, it's going to be the yoga portion itself. Like I said, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Please feel free to share it with anybody who you feel is looking to just get into some basic beginner meditation, kind of what it feels like, and just kind of give it a go. Subscribe to the channel, and thank you. Don't forget to bounce over to part 2 and begin your movement in your yoga portion. You have a wonderful rest of your day, and namaste.